of the Grand Council of Haven City for heinous acts and crimes against the people. You are hereby banished to the wasteland for life.
This is a death sentence, Vigor. There must be another way.
Your protest was overruled. This dark eco-freak is dangerous. Now drop the cargo. This is an outrage. I am outraged beyond words. Although I do have something to say. Not everyone agrees with this ridiculous decree.
Yeah, we want a recount.
Oh, I see you wish to join him.
Actually, we are not that outraged. Farewell, Jack. Stay out of the sun. Drink lots of water, if you can find it. Jack?
Go back to the city, Dax.
I'm sorry. The council is too powerful. There was nothing
I know.
You just stay alive, you hear me? That's an order. Someone will find you, I promise.
May the precursors have mercy on you.
Daxter!
Don't thank me. I'm only here because you wouldn't last a second without me. Okay, tough guy. You got us into this mess. Now you gotta get us out.
Ah, what a team we'll make. Let's just get moving. But which way?
That way. That way.
Oh, and I suppose you know where you're going, huh?
Better than you do, bent beak.
Let's just move. This was all your stupid idea.
No, it was yours. Only a bird brain could have thought this one up. Let's go with him. We'll help together. You mean we'll die together? I can't believe this city hates us. We saved those lowlifes.
Jack, the city's divided. Reports say new Crimson death bots are holding a vital section of the industrial area. My men are getting their asses kicked. The KG have a new leader. We're trying to find out who it is.
I'm afraid I've got more bad news. A large group of surviving metalheads have concentrated in another section of the city.
But we destroyed Core.
It appears the strongest metalheads have survived. The battle for the city has just begun.
The people are blaming you, Jack.
Right? Good plan, Jack. A nap would be nice. Just a teensy little rest.
This bird is overcooked. The palace.
Report!
It's bad. The city's become a battlefield. Mechanized death bots have taken the industrial section, and the surviving metalheads have expanded their hold on the west side. We're losing ground on all fronts.
The council's meeting tonight in emergency session. Rumblings about you, Jack. It doesn't look good. They think your friendship with Crew helped the metalheads get into the city.
You don't believe that, do you?
What's in the past is done. Right now, metalheads are assaulting the palace. They're looking for something, and I have no idea.
Over here. Stop.
By the precursors.
Looks like we found some live ones. Barely. Here's the beacon we were picking up. Who gave you this? We'll take them with us. Let's move. I smell a storm coming.
Okay, let's see here. How's the 5950X? I mean, it's good. I mean, so let me give you some background really quick on that. I had like a damn near 10-year-old PC. I had like, what was it? An 8350 Vishera, an AMD 8350 Vishera, I forgot what graphics card. It was just an okay graphics card. I have no idea what that is. I don't know. I don't remember what graphics card. I had like 8 gigs of RAM, if that. Yeah, it was 8 gigs of RAM, and I just upgraded everything at once because like my old PC was just not able to run anything. So I just went and pretty much bought a new computer. I mean, I bought all new parts and everything. So yeah. Yeah, so like I really like you asked me that, and like I don't really have a fair comparison, you know what I mean? I mean, it's solid, you know, I don't notice any issues. Video editing is fine. You know. But yeah.
I love water. Oh, yes. It's so good. Desert Dad.
Well, you've come back from the dead, have you? And my monks were ready to pray for you. I am Damus, king of Spargus.
Spargus? Wait, nobody lives outside Haven's walls. Not a whole city.
Ah, yes. We are the Forgotten Ones. Haven City's refuse, thrown out and left to die. Just as you were. But now that you have been saved, your life belongs to the people of Spargus. And we will use it well, if it's actually worth anything.
Hey, that sounds like a bad deal.
You are in no position to deal. Out here, everything is either useful or dead weight. Prove yourselves worthy, or the desert will be your grave.
You need to work on making a better first impression.
In the unforgiving wasteland, we value strength and survival above all. We will see where you stand soon enough. Complete your training, then enter the arena. Just the bravest crawl out and are allowed to stay in Spargus. It's quite simple, really.
What happens to the ones that don't crawl out?
Then it will be as if we never found you.
I was afraid of that.
Hail, all citizens of Spargus! Welcome to the Arena of Death, where we get to watch other people wet themselves in fear. These halls will once again test 2 newcomers, each fighting to prove their worth to stay among us. Let's hear it for Jack and his obnoxious talking animal!
Pecker, there you are. Where were you?
Demos says I am to be his new counselor. He says my wisdom will serve him well. Oh yeah, and Demos also says that you two are likely to die in the arena today. And he hopes your death is very...
Will you stop that? Damus can talk for himself.
He is right. You will most likely die. And yes, Pecker is my new advisor.
Unlike you, some people appreciate my talents.
It beats working for a living. I saw a few of the fights earlier.
Ooh, not a pretty sight.
Why, you little...
Let the games begin!
I remember this game being shorter, but I don't remember it being so cutscene intense, but I guess that's just the beginning of the game. Okay, we gotta check something. Okay, wow. So yeah, so you upgraded from a 7950X to an i7 8700K. Okay, that's you went from, if I'm reading that right, you went from AMD to Intel. Like if I'm reading that right. I'm still waking up, so like things might still be foggy. Okay, all the controls are still going to be the same. Oh, you upgraded to, yeah, I read it wrong. Yeah, I'm still waking up. I haven't had enough coffee. You upgraded to the 7950X from a i7 8700K. So you went from Intel to AMD, if I remember my processor naming right. No, whoops. This is how this game's going to be. Oh God. Yeah, I'm still waking up. So that was like, so when I built my first PC, my buddy, he helped me build it, and he said pretty much Intel's like the Apple of like computer parts, and I've always lived by that. And then after I built this PC, like Gamers Nexus, like I was watching Gamers Nexus, Jace 2 Cents, and Linus Tech Tips, and they were pretty much saying like they were I don't know that Intel. You know, everybody knows that Intel's just more pricey for no reason, and they were saying that, like AMD was getting that way where they were getting pricey for no reason. And so like now, like I really don't have a. I don't know if that's an accurate comparison anymore or what. Ugh. But I definitely wanted something that's going to last for a while.
That's right. We bad. You haven't forgotten what I taught you, Jack.
Anyone can make a few measly jumps. Now let's see how you rate against the living. Readjust the matter formers. Prepare the arena for full combat.
Prepare the arena for full combat.
I just said that.
I know, I was just adding, you know, how you do the thing with the... Anyway, prepare the warriors.
You mean we have to fight against actual people? With actual weapons? Who actually want to hurt us?
I mean,
Bring them on.
All right, that's it. I want to be on his shoulder.
Apple comparison's a bit too much. Intel does take a lot, milks their user base. But Apple is way worse. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I guess the comparison might still be fair though. But yeah, but anyway, I've heard like Intel's getting that way, or not Intel, AMD's getting that way. Jesus, I'm still waking up. Yeah, I didn't expect that to hit. Yeah, basic combat. That pricks. Some of them are dying in one hit, and then some are dying in like two. At least in this game, like you have more health. Okay, I didn't do that, so I think the game automatically makes you go Dark Jack mode. But like, man, everything's getting like, I don't know what it is, but everything's expensive for no reason. Like nobody charges honest prices for anything anymore. Like streaming services don't, video games don't.
Something you're not telling us, Animal Man?
He has been touched with dark eco, my leash.
Our boy here gets all mean and nasty when you piss him off. So don't piss him off. Word to the wise.
Ah, then he is dangerous, and that could be useful. Your bravery has earned you your first battle amulet. If you are victorious in 2 more arena fights, you will earn your citizenship to Spargus. Here is a gate pass to allow free passage in and out of the city. But beware, there is no true refuge outside our walls. The desert is less kind than I. And for your victory, a gun mod is your prize.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. Hey, what do I get? Nothing, as usual.
But I think we talked about this during the last stream was how game devs are just kind of like really greedy. But I was saying like Boogie2988 put it best. This was back in the 360 era, late 360 era, early PS4 era, I think. Pretty much he said, you know, why are we paying $60 for a brand new game, for a brand new digital game, when they don't have to manufacture the CDs, manufacture the cases, pay for the shipment, and pay to stock it on the shelves where retailers will take a cut? Why are we still paying $60 for those games? And he had a point. AMD has made a new chipset. Early bird costs are always normal. You can easily find good CPUs from the newest AMD release for a good price. Yeah.
Those were some sweet moves in the arena, boy. But a little more choke, and you would have popped, eh?
But that's why I stick with AMD, because they're,
Yeah,
it's,
you talking to him?
what's the
Conversing with
words?
me sweet departed mom. Of
They don't,
course
you don't
you
experience
get more.
diminishing returns
You
with
two are from the
AMD.
Big Smoke, eh? Who's asking? The guy who runs this place. That's who. Cleve is the name. You blokes stick with me, and I'll take care of you. In fact, I've got a job for you right now. Ride me leaper lizard here and catch a few of those little buggers that have been raiding me storerooms. Snag me 6 of them puppies, and I'll let you drive one of me racing vehicles. That is, if Amos ever lets you leave the city.
I think we can handle that.
No! I hate riding animals! They make me chafe.
Over top of the line is more expensive for less. Yeah, the diminishing returns. You pay more, like you pay more and more for like
Have to find those kangaroos.
like at some point it becomes you're paying $10 for one frame, you know, a second. That's what it becomes eventually. Oh, that's not what I was supposed to hit. Whoops.
There's one of those buggers. Get it, Jack. You got it. Ooh, nasty.
You know what? I just realized they didn't do any like animal riding in Jack 2. They just had it in Jack 1. And this is the second instance of this we've seen.
Ah, you missed them.
But hey, it looks good. It looks. Well, I like the design of this because it definitely fits like the desert area, whereas the last one's like all feathered and stuff. No, animals in the city of Sag.
So close.
Where the fuck did it go? Oh, all the way over there. Yeah, because this is the same as the bird from Jack 1. Like, the function's the same, essentially.
Did someone miss their breakfast?
Okay. They're making like Daxter like become like a claptrap level of just talking, commenting on every little thing. I'm not against it, but it might get a little old. But they're still making that Borderlands movie, aren't they? Isn't that still like a thing?
Hungry, huh?
I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. If they did make a Borderlands movie, man, they need to make Jack Black Claptrap. Or the actual voice actor's Claptrap if he doesn't want to do it. But it would have to be, I don't know what even the movie would be about. But I could swear they were making one. Oh man, I remember a lot of this game. Especially like the ending, because I feel like the ending came up fast. Even like when I first played it as a kid, like I felt like I'd beaten it way too quick. But there might not have been too much in the game itself to do. Is this? Okay, that's the next mission. Okay, I was about to say, man, that's kind of there early. Because that's like something from the end of the game. So yeah, so the council decided that Jack...
Maybe me food stores will last a little longer now. If Amos ever gives you a pass to leave the city, I'll let you take one of me rides for a spin. See you around, newbies.
So yeah, some council decided that Jack doesn't need to be in the city anymore, and they kicked him out, even though he saved the city, kind of. I don't know, which technically it was his fault. He did help Crew. And then Crew lowered the shields to the city.
Check out these funny dudes, huh? Nice threads. I didn't know rubber was back in. What are you working on, monk boy?
It is none of your concern, animal.
Look, coloring book. We've had a hard week. Don't push it.
The arena shows all, Dark One. Hate consumes your eyes.
Great. Thanks for the tip.
It will destroy you, just as these precursors destroyed themselves.
It doesn't look like any precursor crap we've seen.
These artifacts are an abomination. One fell on the great volcano. We sent an expedition to the mountain, but my monks never returned. Ill tidings sing in the wind. I fear the remaking of the world is at hand.
I think you've been out in the sun a little too long. Let's go, Jack.
You must leave this place. Heroes think they can save the world when they themselves are lost. You could not possibly understand the dark forces at work here.
Don't talk to me about dark powers. I want to know what this is. Stand back.
Oh boy, a button thing. Another button minigame. You know what? Now that I think about it, like mini games have changed, like throughout, like, you know, regular gaming. Like the only mini games I can really think of, like they're either very few and far between, or they're all kind of the same. Like if you've played Prey 2017, it's kind of very rudimentary. And it's like something like I just don't notice anymore in games. That or I haven't been paying attention. Because like these ones are like really obvious. Okay, come on, you can send some a little bit faster. I get that's the first one, but come on. Like the Pac-Man and Jack 2. I'm trying to remember that, even though I just played Jack 2. Which one was that? I'll probably remember it later. Because it's still early for me. It might be Jack 3.
Dark Eco.
Yeah, you're impressed now, aren't you? Man, give us preps.
Those are solid eco crystals. It has been passed down through time that they power the greatest of precursor technologies. Strange. It speaks an ancient dialect, the earliest precursor forms. Something about reclaiming this unfinished world.
Those look like coordinates, like the ones from...
It is picking up a very powerful signal.
I don't think we're gonna like what this thing is yapping to.
Even you cannot save us from this, hero.
Hey, I'm the real hero here.
Yes,
You
he can.
Call me Orange Lightning.
You may carry the color of our creator's animal, but we have plans to save ourselves. Stay out of our business.
I like
You
all
and
the subtle
Orange Lightning
hints.
are not welcome here.
I like all the subtle hints they drop about Daxter. Like,